Welcome back. Y'all ready to learn how to make these custom gift tags using your Cricut? If you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to see more amazing tutorials and the ones I had before. If you're not, y'all already know how it goes around here. I don't like the long talking, so let's get straight into this tutorial. The first thing we're going to do is get the images that we want to use. So you're going to go over here to the left and click on images. Now, I was looking up candy corn. You're going to choose what you want. Today, y'all already know what we're making. So you type in, I put black girl and went through the images that I found here. So this one right here, look at how cute she is. Reminds me of my nieces. So that's why I chose these. So you're going to select it. You see down at the bottom here, it's going to show you going across all that you selected. So let's say I selected all of these. You see at the bottom, it lined up. And you can just click on it to deselect what you want to add to Canvas. So we're going to scroll down and find one more because we are making two of these little cuties. And the one that I like, it's actually created by the same person. So it's Still 7 is the name of this. I think it's a company. And there she is. So we're going to click her. So we have the two of them down here. You're going to click on Add to Canvas. Aren't they just the cutest? Okay. So now we're going to fix them up. First things first is I'm changing their earrings. So when you click on these, it's already grouped together. So it's going to show you all of the pieces here. This right here is the layer for the earring. If you're not sure, you could click the little eye to take it off. See that? And then click it back on to make sure you're selecting the correct layer. Now I want to keep this piece on the eyes and just take away the earrings. So once you have the layer selected, you're going to go down to the bottom and click on contour right here. Now contour is removing either spaces or layers. So right here, you're going to click on the earring and you see it's already gone. Click on this earring and you took it away. We're going to do the same for her. This is the layer for her earrings and eyes. I'm just going to remove it, put it back on just to double check. Make sure you select that layer again. We're going to go down to contour. Click on the earrings that we want to remove and they're gone. Now we're going to go into images again over here on the left, right here. You're going to click images and then candy corn. So here you're going to choose the one that you like the best. I already know the one I want, so I'm just going to put in the number. I did not memorize this. It is written down on a piece of paper next to me. And it didn't work. What did I write wrong? So maybe this is an L. Let's see if that was it. Nope. I don't know what the hell I wrote down. All right. Let's type in candy corn and I'm going to find it again. It happens. So I do remember it was upside down and it was very plain and cute, you know. But there's so many designs you can choose. This is what I'm going to use for the earrings. Also, if you want to choose another shape, this is the one. If you want to choose another shape, a bat, a ghost, you know, do whatever you want. So it's here. We're going to go to add to canvas and that's going to bring it onto our screen. Now, of course, it's humongous. So we're going to just flip that baby upside down. Shrink it. I want to make these girls, hold on, really big since I have the entire screen just to work on. And then once we're done, we'll size them down. Just makes it easier to work with. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now we click on our little earrings. They're little girls, so they're not wearing no big old hanging earrings. You know what I'm saying? Look. These are the cuties right here. So we're going to click on, sorry, I'm moving my screen, guys. Up top here, duplicate, just to make another one. Also, I'm just moving everything. Don't mind me. You can right click here and click duplicate if you don't want to go all the way over to the other side, right? We're going to give her the same earrings. And if you want, you can give them different earrings. I'm keeping everything the same. So the headband, I want to change the color because the layer behind this, I want to use pink. So I'm going to click on her headband and maybe we do orange. Orange. That's very Halloweeny, you know? Also, I'm going to change her eyes. So as you guys can see, I'm a little like freestyling as we go with this. Cute. Aren't they cute? All right. Now go back to another candy corn. We're going to do another duplicate. And this one is going to go in the hair bow right here. So we're going to make it bigger, obviously. And if you want, let's see how it looks with an offset. A really small offset though. Really small, really small, really small. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, like that. And let me see how it looks white. Do I like it? Do I like it? I think I like that better. What y'all think? I can't hear you. You got to speak a little bit louder. I can't hear what you're saying. Just joking. All right. So you're going to click on your candy corn layer right here. Now we have to highlight both of them. So you're going to hold shift and click this. And now they're both highlighted. And we're just going to group those two together. When we flatten everything, it'll be flattened together. So now for Little Miss Cutie here, we want something in her hair as well. So let's go into images right over here on our left. And we're going to type in bow. That obviously don't spell bow. All right, there we go. And you're going to find the bow that speaks to you. I don't want anything with like ribbon hanging, just real simple. I'm going to choose this one right here. We're going to go add to canvas. We're going to bring it down to size to kind of fit in her head right there. Let's change the color first. So you're going to click on bow. We're going to switch that to the orange. Up here is where we're changing the color, this little square box. I notice I'm just clicking and not telling y'all. Right here. And at the top, this is going to be the colors that you're already using. And down here, it's the regular colors that's available. And if you want to click, you click on advanced and, you know, if you have the number already or you want to find something. But we're just going to use orange. Also, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the circle on the bow. Click the little eyes to get rid of it because I don't want it. Now, when you go to the edge right here and go up just a little, you see that curved arrow? See that? You're going to click and hold, and that allows you to turn the object. So this is going in her hair. Now, let me see if I want it bigger. I think I like it this size. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So we're going to right click and duplicate so that we have one on the other side. How are we looking? How cute are they? Now we're going to click on this one, get a duplicate, bring it on down. Hold on, didn't I group those together? Why are they not together? Let's do that again. Hold shift for the candy corn and the offset. Group. I don't know why it wasn't grouped before. So we're going to get rid of little Mr. Corn here. And let's right click and duplicate. There we go. So it comes with the offset. We're going to turn it to fit in the hair bow. This is too big for me. I'm going to make it smaller. I just want something like a little embellishment in her hair bow. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love. They're so cute. I think it's also because I don't have girls, so I don't get to make little girly things often. So let's duplicate this one and move it on to the other hair bow. We're gonna turn, hey cutie. All right, how we looking? Aren't they the cutest? All right, so next step is I want to customize these for the girls. These are for my nieces, so we're gonna click text. We have Olivia. We're just going to put it here for now. And then another text and Avaya. Now we're not going to make this too complicated. I'm thinking maybe 3 layers. So first we need to find a text because this is too plain. So you're going to go over to fonts right here, hit the drop down. Now right here is what Cricut has. System here is going to be like all the stuff on your computer. So all the fonts that you download on your computer, they're going to be here. And I usually like using these script ones, right? But I'm going to try to use something in Cricut just in case you guys don't have it. I do have a video on how to upload fonts to Design Space, so you could go back and look at that. I'll try to remember to link it. Also, it's basically you're just downloading it on your computer. You're going to close out Design Space, and when you open back up Design Space, the font will be there. It'll just be under Systems. So let's find something. Go up here, this little arrow, and go over. And wait, go back. Cursive, because I'm looking for a script font. And that's just a filter. Let's see what this looks like. These are cute, and I like that it's a thick font. All right, analog script. So we're going to click on Avaya, go over here back to fonts, and just type in analog script. There we go. Yeah, I like this. And I think, should we curve their names? Let's make it a little bigger. I'm just freestyling, as y'all can see. Now we're gonna go to curve. I think I'm gonna curve the name. I think I'm gonna curve it. So this is showing you to curve up. That'll be curved down. So we're going to curve those little bad boys. All right. Now, because it's script, we do not want the letters to have so much space between it. So you're going to go to letter space at the top here and click down and bring them together till they are touching. Now this is, nope, go back up. Let me show you something. And I'll show you how to fix that. So this is a little closer, but I think I want it to be a little bit more curved. So let's try curving it some more. Right there. And go back to letter space and bring it down. How'd that look? You know what? That's an absolutely no. I don't like it. So goodbye to you. And we're going to type that over and keep it straight. So sometimes people ask me like how I decide on the designs and things. That's how I play around with it, see if I like it, see how it looks. And if not, it's a no-go for me. All right, so we're going to keep the names the same. And just looking at the earrings, I think I'm going to do the layers on this to match the earrings. So we're going to make this white. Then we're going to go to an offset. Now I don't like big offsets. Come in a little since we're putting multi-layers. And I think I'm going to do these print and cut. So we're not going to layer in cardstock just to make it easy because it's just a label, you know. So we're going to come in a little more, a little more, a little more. There we go. Then click apply. Now right away you're going to go to the color at the top here where it says operations, and we're going to change it to the orange. Then you're going to go back to offset. Now once you select an offset the first time, the size will stay the same every time you go back. So you just apply. You don't have to size it again. Go back to operations, click on the color, and we're going to change it to that color. See that? Now we're going to do the same with Olivia. You're going to change it to white. Remember that offset setting is there. So click on offset. The size is going to be the same. Click apply. Change the color to the orange. And the correct colors are at the top here, so you know we're using the same colors. Go back to offset one more time. And we're going to change it to the yellow. Okay. Now here, we're going to decide. I just did an update, and Design Space just want to act a fool today. All right, you moved a little bit. So one thing I'm going to tell you that you're going to make sure we do before we move anything, select the text for Avaya. I moved it to slide it back up. That's just the layers panel. You're going to hold shift, select her 2 offsets, and group them together. This is the group. Just so that when we're moving it, they stay together. So we're going to do the same for Olivia. Click the text, hold shift, click on your 2 offsets, group them together. just so nobody goes anywhere. I do want the name to be like a little bit on the face. Just my opinion. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, I moved this a little. Look right here. This is wider, then this is thinner. So I'm going to ungroup. Now, if you feel like you moving the white layer is not going to be correct, let me show you what you can do. Highlight all 3 layers. You see right here, all 3 is highlighted. Come over here to align. You're going to click that arrow and then click on center. And that'll center all of it for you. Then we're going to group it back together, and now everything is centered properly. So let me just minimize this screen so you could see better. Now what we're going to do, we're going to highlight the entire little girl and Avaya here. Then we're going to group all of it together. So now these are together. Do the same here. And we're going to group. Also, you don't have to go all the way over here to group. You can right click and group right at the top also. Now we're going to set our offset before we flatten this image, because I just want to see how it is before I flatten it, right? So you're going to go up top here to offset. You see how it's set to that small one? We don't want that. We want it a little bit bigger. A little bit more. I want to see the pink. It's going to be pink. Right? Click apply. See that? And then go back to the color and we're going to change it to a pink. So right now I only have the light pink from their eyes, but the color is going to be a little bit like darker. So when you click on the advanced button here, you can just come over to the pink you're looking for. So something more like this. Now before we do the offset here, I want to show you. You see this little white empty space and this white empty space? I usually like keeping those, but this is just a label, but it's definitely up to you. So you're going to select that layer we just did here. Now you see that offset? You're going to go to contour. Now all of these darker spaces are cutouts. We don't want that. We want the back layer to be cut flat. So in this case, instead of selecting every one to make sure it's not a cutout, you can just click on hide all contours. Right? So now the entire thing is one big cutout. Now remember I was showing you the space in the O? That's right here. If you want that space, just click. See right there? It came back and it'll cut out that space. If you want the one here, just click it. If you prefer the entire background, select it. Now that I'm looking at it, I think I like the little cutout space. So when I lay it on there, I like it. All right. And that's it. So that's the one for that. Now I'm going to move it and show you. See? So we're going to move her to the side. Now we're going to highlight the entire thing. And then you can either choose flatten, or you can go up here where it says operation and choose print and cut, and that's basically flattening your project. So we're going to put this back here, and that's how our label is going to look. Now let's do the same for Avaya. We're going to click our offset. Now remember the setting, the last setting we choose is the same, so you're going to click apply. Now let me move this offset over to show you. See? All those spaces and cutouts we had before. We're going to change the color to the hot pink. We're going to go back to contour. I'm going to move this over here so as we're contouring, we can see. So if you want, I'll show you how it looks. So you click each part, see the bow area, the eye area, and you're just taking out the cut. But who's going to do all of that? Just click hide all contours. And there you go. If you want that space, I think I'm going to leave the space here. Just because I have one here, I'm going to leave just that. And there we have it. And it's on basic cut. We're going to highlight the full image we have. And this time, instead of doing print and cut, I'm going to show you when you just do it here from flatten. There you go. So the difference with those two is when you hit print and cut, usually when you come back and save, you can't unprint and cut, like take that off and turn it back to a cut. But if you do here flatten, you can usually click on it and then come back and unflatten, and it'll be layers again. It'll still say print and cut, but you can just come here and change it to a basic cut, and that's it. So let's go back, because changing it to the basic cut went right back to the original color. So we're just going to highlight all of those and flatten. And there we have it. This is going to be our labels. Now you want to change the size, because look at the size of this. This is 11 inches. This obviously is not a label. So we're going to group all of these together. Group them. And I'm thinking, what are y'all thinking? 3 or 4 inches? This is so cute. I want it as big as possible. 4 inches might be a little big for a label. Let's highlight all of that. Let's group it. Change the height to 4 inches. And look at our little, oh, look at these little Halloween labels. I don't know why I feel like, okay, I'm going to leave it. I was going to say, like, at the end of their name, we should have put like a little witch's hat or a candy corn. But, you know, that's an option. That's an option for anyone. Let's group that back together. Now, next step, you got to save your project. You got to save it. So we're going to click save. And I'm going to put, oh, save it for whatever it is you want it to save. Don't ask me what the hell I was doing there. Lord. Halloween label. There we go. Now, make sure you choose the machine you're going to use. I'm going to be cutting this on the Maker 3. Let's click on Make It. Who we didn't flatten? Oh, y'all. Put myself right in my place. Let's go back. Go back. Cancel. Ay, ay, ay. Hold on, hold on. I didn't go back and fix Olivia. Oh, you know what? Ungroup. So I was wrong. I was wrong. When I hit print and cut, that print and cut every layer. So print and cut means each layer is going to be print and cut instead of cut. Ooh, sorry, y'all. We're going to flatten. Make sure you're flattened to flatten it all together. Ay, ay, ay. Mistakes are made, but we just correct them. We're good. Now you're going to save that change. Not save as. Save as is a new project. Just save. I know for some people, when I was doing that, you probably like, girl, no, you're wrong. But y'all can't, I can't hear y'all to be yelling at me, just telling me I'm making a mistake. But anywho, so look, that's a nice size. What y'all think? Too big? I think it's cute. I think it's fine. But anyway, don't be like me. My machine is off. Turn on your machine, and then we're going to talk about settings. Yes, I did just get up from this recording to run to turn on the machine. So here, when you're printing, we're going to click continue. You're going to click on send to print. Now you always want to first choose your printer. I'm using this one. Then right here, use system dialog. You're going to turn that on, and then you're going to print. Now that's going to bring up your options for your printer. Before we do that, I'm going to cancel. I want to show you something else. If you minimize your screen and you have multiple screens up, don't worry, I'm listening to my reggae in the background. Let me show you what happens. You're going to click on print, send to print, open that system dialog box, print. Now, when your screen is minimized, for some reason, the options pop up behind your screen that you're using. It's always behind there, so you have to go get it. If you don't see it, just move it and it'll be there. But if you open it fully, it'll pop up on the screen. Why? I have no clue, but I just wanted to tell you that just in case you have it and you like trying to figure out where it went, it's behind your screen. So I chose my printer. This is going to be in the rear tray because I'm using a thicker paper. I'm going to choose Photo High Gloss paper, and I'm using the Pretty Party and Crafty glossy cardstock. So I'm going to send. I think I usually overcut. I'm not gonna lie, but I like to choose what's thicker. That way, there's no possibility of it not cutting. I can just get straight to work. I use poster board, and then I click remember material settings because on the glitter cardstock, I'm gonna cut on poster board as well. So if you don't click remember material settings, when you finish this, it won't directly go to this one. It'll wait for you to choose a new setting because you might be switching to maybe vinyl or something like that. But we know we're keeping the same setting for both. So remember material setting and let's go cut. And it's going to be a simple assemble, but I think I'm going to use a grommet hole to make the hole at the top so it could look a little cuter, you know? But we'll see. Let's go. So we have our print. You're going to line it up at the top left of your mat. See, it's going to have the line. You're going to match it up with that line there, right? If your mat is not that sticky, you can always use a brayer to just press it down. Then we're going to load this bad boy into the machine and let them cut. Same for your glitter, just right after this one. So we're like right up on the Cricut. You're going to load it in. Bring it a little closer so you can see better. Okay, so our pieces are cut. Now the eye for Olivia, it wasn't attached, so it's real tiny. But anyway, so we're going to, my offset isn't like really big. It's really close. I don't know why I always end up doing them so close, but I like them. Let's get that focus. See that? I like mine close, so it's up to you the size you want it. But that's how it's gonna look. We're going to get our handy dandy glue gun and just dab a little bit of that on there. We're going to line that bad boy up. Press it down. Look at how cute. Same for number 2. And we can't forget, even though I feel like I want to dot the eye with, instead of the keeping the paper dot, autofocus want to act like how I'll be looking without my glasses. But instead of that little dot, I'm going to do a little stone. Alright, so we're going to use our crystal glaze. These are little stones from Crown Crystals. So I'm going to put a dot here, a dot here. I think I'm going to put the white piece just in case you see it. Hold on. And I want them to match up. So we're going to take the eye that we had to match, put it on there. There we go. And then dot it so we can put a stone. So with the crocodile, this is where you measure how far back, how many inches back you want to punch the hole. That's where the hole is going to be punched. And then on this other side is where you put the little eyelet to squeeze it and create the grommet on your tag. So I don't know if I'm giving y'all the correct names for these things, but we're going to go. So I'm going to punch the hole nice and smooth. Now, if you want to keep it like that, you sure can. I don't. So you put the little eyelet upside down. You flip your image over because you want the smooth part to be on the front. Slide it on, push it down on top of the little eyelet, then you squeeze. And that's where you're going to see how it's going to like crush and create the perfect little hole. And I squeezed tight. I'm just showing y'all like I was squeezing for dear life just to make sure it came out proper. But look at how cute that is. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm in love with these tags. I'm going to be making them more. And of course I had to do the other one, but speed it up so y'all don't got to sit through that all over again. And look at my babies. Look at how cute. I love them. I know my nieces are going to love them. And of course I found some random ribbon because I wasn't going to buy no ribbon just for 2 little tags. But anywho, and look how gorgeous. I can't wait. I'm going to actually use these on some Halloween items. I don't know what items yet for my nieces because they don't get the fun of trick-or-treating like we used to do back in the days for Halloween. So I'm just going to create a nice little Halloween basket for the 2 of them. Obviously, their names are Olivia and Navaya. And listen, guys, I want y'all to make these. I want y'all to make these. And make sure y'all tag me because I think they're so cute. And we'll all love them. The kitties will love them. Also, this will make a good item to sell in your shop. I'm thinking of actually adding these to my Etsy shop. So make sure y'all tag the craft print when you make them because I want to see them. And of course, I'm going to share them too so we can all share in the love of these beauties. Now, seriously, look at how cute they are. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, okay? So I just came back to show you guys. I got these little gumball machines from Target. I'm going to put the tags on these. Add like a custom ribbon, like a thick ribbon around here. I'll make that for a next video. And put some candy in there. And that's what I'm going to do with these labels. So cute. Also, like I said, don't forget. Make sure you subscribe so you can see more tutorials from the great craft print. I'm joking. Anyway, subscribe though. I'll see y'all later.